Luminosity.
I got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engines.
Beats a great offense. Well,
here we go, everybody. Here we go. Grand finals. G2 absolutely just ran over Gen G. Look dominant more than ever. Can they go back-to-back regional champs? Or can LG stop them?
This one's gonna be
LG beat them in an off-season tourney, the only NA team to ever do it so far. But it wasn't in RLCS. Can they do the same here? We have a best of 7.
2 weeks ago, they shut
and just like that, G2 get rolling. Dan gets a dunk, lobs it out, leaves it last second. No one's there to contest. And there we go, goal 1.
This is the G2 efficiency.
G2 have already qualified for the major, by the way, with what they do. They won the last grand final and made this one, so they already qualify with points. I am not paying out the prediction. No. We are just getting going.
But there was a kind of a consensus, Daz, that okay, if there are 2 teams that are gonna
Cheese has been very good all day, absolutely popping off.
G2 and Gen G.
Reynolds Magic Bear have been looking great as well.
To G2.
I mean, I'll say it, man. I remember when this team first formed and they were playing some tourneys, they were losing to like a bubble like Savant and a couple other teams in NA. And I was like, I don't know about this LG team. But man, have they just gotten better and better and better. And here they are in a grand final. Top 8 last regional, 5 through 8. And now here.
Now a shot coming netward, and Atomic has that save. Interesting to see how Luminosity adapt to this. Definitely does.
Can the Reynolds army hold strong?
There is indeed a gap here between G2 and everyone else. Luminosity has closed that gap, but G2
this is looking a little too easy the first minute. I don't want to be that guy, but
it's a 2-goal lead for
this
G2.
is looking way a little too easy.
It isn't that G2 plays to the level of its competition. It plays to a level above its competition on any given matchup. I mean,
the break hurts LG. Yeah, I wonder if a team warmed them up or if they just sat in free play.
Just like any other team.
Because I think it's better. Oh, I think it's better to play second as well.
And we knew it would be a loaded roster. I mean, you add Daniel and Beast Mode with all their chemistry, and while it didn't pan out at the very start of the first
but
regional,
if, like I know, man,
in front of them,
G2's play or LG's play style, when they get a lot of demos and stuff, they do hurt them.
That's the G2 we've seen ever
They do hurt G2 a little bit, but it's been we haven't seen any demos come out yet. Reynolds is chasing demos. There's one. Good try.
Set something up though with the lead block, and we ended up just seeing again G2. Even when it feels like you have them on the ropes offensively, there's always somebody getting
Dan's going for demos now too.
Cutting out the play. Even that goal line defense is like a wall sometimes.
Okay, they strike back.
Able to get the touch to throw off the
it's a good play.
And Cheese, a great follow.
Cheese goes high.
What a setup.
Gets it over.
And the defense.
Daniel, good shot comes out.
Down like, wait, what? What a touch. I mean, brilliant shot to get that anywhere near the mark. Cheese there on the doorstep to finish the job.
At least they can score.
Tell you what, if that didn't go in, you probably could have ended this game right there. This waterfall. Oh, whoa! Put it in the net himself.
Cheese almost just own goal the waterfall. That would have been bad.
And Cheese looking for Reynolds, only finding Atomic. Here comes G2.
He's got way too much space.
Daniel flip reset, sent away by Cheese, but not a convincing clear.
I saved by Cheese.
More effort needed. Cheese not credited with a save.
Reynolds going for demos.
He should have been.
Dan just dives at it early.
Atomic trying to get a touch out. G2 though still making a move. Oh, Beast Mode tried to get the musty. Almost a follow-up from Atomic.
A little bit scary for LG.
Cheese already sitting with 3 saves this game, as his defense has been a note and will most likely be needed plenty more times throughout this series. G2 no strangers to constantly peppering the net, but Luminosity been able to keep this a 1-goal game for the time being. Magic Bear just a little
2 minutes left.
Trying to test the G2 defense, maybe get them to double commit, get out of position.
He fakes it for his teammate. Good save.
Puts a hand up here. Cheese a reaction save, and G2
they got no boost.
Still kept off the board, but they just have
good
LG
demo out of Magic
at
Bear.
their mercy right now.
They look better than Gen G did.
Have to try to find some room. Redo's in atomic trade demos, so they'll be back.
I mean, Gen G had pressure. They just couldn't score for a while.
On the way back, so it's Magic.
And then they just would make individual mistakes, and then G2 would make a couple insane plays.
Upfield, you see Beast Mode again, just opting to get control. Great first touch out of him. Atomic also.
So what does that mean? In the last 2 series, G2 has won 8 of the 9 games against Gen G.
A great block.
They don't look better, but they look like they're playing smarter.
Relentless pressure. There have been some breaks in the action, but pretty darn close to it. Now, 10 shots from G2.
Uh-oh. Is that in? That's wide. That's wide.
And maybe a little fortunate for Atomic that it was
Mid pass. It's behind Reynolds.
Going to catch up to it. Here goes Beast Mode right at Magic Bear. More pressure. That is the 11th shot.
Maybe it's their Discord server because now Stax is cutting out. Unless Stax has bad internet as well.
Actually, Magic Bear had that shot. Jeez, I don't think was credited with the shot that went in. Here goes Daniel, right down the middle. Atomic in support.
20 seconds. That's a good beat. Atomic's got to make a tough read. He misses.
Get him on the right side.
Hands there though.
Atomic might have opened the door just a little bit. Reynolds with 14.
Magic goes for a demo, but they don't even have possession. It doesn't matter.
That forces Luminosity back one more time.
All right, they're gonna get one more chance, maybe.
Magic Bear tried to control instead of booming it away. Now they have no time left, and now
game 1.
G2 hangs on for game 1.
Takes game 1.
What an offensive start here for G2.
Yeah, I mean, there were some chances, but it didn't really feel like it was threatening, right? I don't know, man. It didn't feel like G2 was super. Thank you as well. I appreciate it, guys.
Time to react, to kind of let the ball roll. But G2 definitely, again, seemed to just the way they play.
The glaze is unreal. I mean, I don't think it's bad to say a team is very good. I just genuinely think this team is very good.
Trying to figure out how to break
I even think EU people underestimate this team. I really do. I know EU's top 4 is very good, but there's some people out there that don't even think this team would stand a chance. Like, you can't say that, and then you watch some of the teams even today. A lot of teams got upset today as well. You know, they don't. So you're telling me SUA is better than G2, who beat Carmen Corp today? Who now has the 1 seed over Carmen Corp.
Just happens to be
yep, okay.
Why not? Flip reset to go forward. Daniel
all right, man, fuck me. All right, man, fuck it.
This is floating to the crossbar. Still
okay, maybe you're right, fuck it.
Off the bar again, and Reynolds will clear it away. Tell you what, Reynolds was completely helpless there. Needed
maybe you got a
shot
point.
To be off the mark. Fortunately for LG it was, and now that one goes deep into G2 territory, but Cheese is deleted.
Well, I think the point is every team, even oh shit, Atomic just did a quick drive-by on his teammate. Oh shit!
Luminosity sitting so many in front to just
look at this, bang! I love that, man. Get your teammate out of the way, dude. Fuck it.
On the back wall. Did I see that right?
What was that?
Daniel was just knocked completely out of the play, and I think he bumped off of Atomic.
You got fucking slammed.
G2 have a
but back to what I was saying, every team is beatable, right? Like good teams.
Cheese, by the way, after getting demolished.
I mean, it's like top 100. It's like top 100. Like, let's say a ranked ones game, right? There's players a lot better than others, but it doesn't mean other top 100 players can't randomly beat them. You know, like, dude, I beat Vatira at the major before they won in a ones game. That guy's fucking way better than me. Yeah, he beat me probably 8 out of 10 times.
We see Luminosity.
Yeah, teams can lose.
How long will it last?
Turbo's cheeks aren't beatable.
They haven't shied away.
I would love to agree with that, but yeah.
He's been against the other teams in the field.
We're probably even gonna do worse next time. I haven't even been playing the game at all.
Atomic almost scored.
You like that, Gyro?
Now Daniel on the ball. Oh, stop by
Atomic.
I mean, for example, we took a game off Dignitas. Turbo's cheeks. Gyro said we were the best team we played all. They played all day that day, and then they ended up 3-0 in Muffin Man. I mean, come on, man. I'm just being real. Someone's got to speak some facts some days.
He's trying to set up Atomic the best way possible. Does just there, and now G2 able to tie things up.
G2 not a team concerned at all about its shooting percentage. They're willing to set up those juicy rebounds, and they know that Luminosity doesn't have necessarily the best rebound control. It's one of the toughest things to do, to actually consistently get a ball.
What state do I live in? Indiana.
The
greatest state around, man.
Left some opportunities.
We got lakes, boats, Texas Roadhouse.
That one's loose in front. Cheese will score.
Cheese has been moving through the defense pretty well. This one is solid touch, and Atomic just misses the read off the corner. Big read there to make. He tries to recover, but Cheese has the ball every time.
Nice play.
He's shooting 2 for 2, and again, eyes on him. He's been doing super solid over the course of today.
What is going
continuing
on?
Up from earlier. He's going to be needed for Luminosity.
What the fuck?
On the cusp of scoring.
Why is like my PC blowing up?
Weekend. A monstrous
What the
performance
fuck?
out of Cheese. Reynolds, demo in the air. Oh, Magic Bear flexes his muscles. 3-1.
And there's the big bear.
No, guys.
Leads in front,
Somebody just follow botted us, and my alert box was going off, so I had to turn it off.
Get a nice read on it. Magic with the dunk.
We're good now.
LG.
Somebody just follow botted us.
2 minutes and
We're
7
chilling.
seconds to go.
So I had to close that tab, that's why.
Better dunk than anything we saw last night. Here goes Atomic with beast mode forward.
Dude,
Drop down in the wing, and it just didn't result in anything there. Good win by Cheese.
How do you stop a follow bot? I just turn off the alerts. They've been doing it to us like the last 2 days at one point. I know who it is too, it's this Visto kid. But it doesn't really matter anymore because I just turn it off and then I just change my alert box so just subs pop up.
Wow, and then look at this. This is just a free ball right off the back while Reynolds and Magic.
All right, guys. LG up 3-1 right now.
Follow there. But hold on, wait a second. Luminosity are starting to cut through this strong G2.
Can they come back?
Here's a chance, though. They got numbers advantage up the field. Atomic looking for beast mode. Cheese recognized it. Daniel puts a shot on. Thought he had a chance there to sink it into the net. Good save.
I really haven't been paying attention to this game, so I won't bullshit.
Elevate. So is the rest of Luminosity Gaming.
What's a follow bot? When somebody just sends you a bot. That's open. Uh-oh. LG need this game. Somebody sends you a bunch of follows on your account. They try to fuck with your alerts.
Magic Bear just gets caught.
Some dude in the RL community does it over and over.
3-2.
He does it to a bunch of people.
G2 right back in it. Has been a big turnaround.
They do it for attention.
Shooting Luminosity 12-2 in the
They also spam raid and shit. It's pretty cringe. That's bad, man. 3-1 lead. These are the type of games you can't lose. Cheese is, I think they must have called like it's going to lose left, and Cheese faded that way or something and went around. That's bad.
Like they worked so hard to get this 2-goal lead, and it just in a snap, it's gone.
Just like that.
Good demo.
3-all. Magic Bear sent away by beast mode. Atomic thought about it. Left the corner boost available too. The Magic Bear was able to
Good demo. A lot of time now for Dan.
That demo takes out Cheese, and that takes out 90% of the Luminosity.
No!
What the?
Oh, man.
Just walks right
These are the type of games you just can't let this happen.
A goal. What is going on?
Whoa, brother.
Commit there on the goal line. And Beast Mode has the easiest net of his life.
That's rough, fellas. That's rough. 3-1 lead, and those are the type of things that can't happen.
Here we are.
I used to get upset about the follow shit, but I really don't anymore because of Twitch takes them away instantly after the stream, so it doesn't bother me. I used to be upset because I'd be like, no, it doesn't look legit, but now I don't care.
Cheese stayed up and almost made something out of it. Now Reynolds is trying to maybe have Daniel win that.
Twitch used to be bad about it. They wouldn't take him away and you had to do it manually.
And then despite the demo on Cheese, LG break out, but they only got 7 seconds.
I can't believe they just lost this game.
Through the air, trying to waste the remainder of the time. One last shot on, sent away by Reynolds. Cheese got to get under it. He does, but he's lobbed it way downfield. Magic Bear's got to get on his horse. Cheese can't catch it. And
they're up
G2
3-1, and how much? Thank you for the 4 months. Loopy, thank you for the prime. All right, here we go, guys. Game number 3.
Right here.
You would have some kind of a timeout.
Uh-oh, his Discord's cutting out.
With the level of brain power they've got. They're running things behind the scenes with them, especially with Raw Greg, but on the other side, you've got one of the better coaches in North America in Sathu. A lot of questions around him when he kind of took over for Jazzo. Like, okay, is he up for this task? He's answered that question in brilliant fashion. Cheese way downfield.
I don't know, man.
Atomic has played it out of the corner. There
I feel like that last game was honestly a big key.
Magic Bear turned off. He realized that G2
I feel like that last game was pretty damn important.
A lot of chaos in front there, and I think LG having a real tough time reading what exactly G2's doing.
Oh man, fellas.
Forces that one through.
I think Reynolds just doubled it in his own net.
I mean, look at this. Gets control, goes up 47 boost, just plays the 50 perfectly, bounces off, and Reynolds will get credit.
Oh, that's tough.
Double.
That is tough, fellas.
That's exactly what
you know they're probably laughing about that one.
You gotta play it right. If not, it's going in your net.
Poor Reynolds, man. That's the second time that's happened to him today.
That's tough.
Goal going in.
Can't really do anything about it. Just
wouldn't have otherwise.
Bounce back into it.
It's a real tough spot, though. You got to make that challenge. Here's Magic Bear. Boost and ball. And plenty of time as he dances around Daniel. Took out beast mode. It's only
good demos coming out of Reynolds.
But
Daniel gets a nice touch. Defends it well. Atomic drops it.
And still G2 slammed it shut.
Daniel all over the ball, no matter where he is positioned on the field. Anything he can do.
I honestly think that teams probably go into these series just like knowing that the other team just is way more talented, but they're just like trying to find a way to beat them. It's so tough.
Looking for some more bumps.
So I know a lot of pro teams, like they look at this team and they're like, they're just better.
Within G2 possession. They've got the ball, but lots of time here.
They have more talent. They're better as a team.
Control. You see again, Daniel just playing it so close. Wants to play.
That's why no team wants to play them in the top 8 round 1.
Beast mode and Atomic as much as possible.
Reynolds realized he had to dive in there as quickly as he could. Couldn't get a piece of that.
What a bad mindset.
Loses that out to Cheese.
I mean, sometimes it's just the reality of it. Teams are just better and players are better.
Against Cheese.
You don't think that's like that in sports as well, where someone's like, oh, LeBron's better than me? I don't think it's that crazy. Some people just have reality expectations. They just know they're just not as good. I know it's not a good mindset, but I think it's just the reality.
Beast mode again. Daniel's going to get out of
sometimes people are just better than you.
Not for very long. He could turn on this, but he'll let Atomic take it. He gets demolished again.
I think you can win no matter what. Really? Yeah, I think I could beat Prime MJ in a one-on-one. I can hit a couple lucky shots. Fuck it.
Even though they get 2 demos, Daniel finds a way back into the play. There's no wasted movement getting back defensively on the part of G2.
Oh, and you can, again, it's just the way they're looking, the way they're moving right now. They cut anything.
Now, I know G2 is beatable, right? I'm not saying they're not beatable, but I think a lot of teams go into it knowing how good they are. It's just going to be rare.
Play well for each other and work off how each other's doing on the ball. So if someone's just disrupted, then that can sometimes shut down all offenses and even the defense as well. Demo on the back end opens it up for
Atomic's got space. Dan just goes up, kills one. Oh man, this has been a rough. Some of these goals aren't even good that LG's given up, like straight up.
The primary defender here probably should have been Cheese with Reynolds kind of filling in behind him. Instead, they both just kind of half go, and Atomic picks them apart.
That's just last game. They gave up a couple bad ones. Now this game already.
The level of chemistry and teamwork that you see out of G2.
Atomic being the 3rd best player on your team is actually insane.
When you see that,
yeah, you know what's crazy? Atomic could literally go start for any other team instantly in NA.
Right back in, and it's more G2
he could go take a spot easily on another team.
It just feels like
they wanted Atomic though.
Not many options.
They had the opportunity to get first killer. They wanted Atomic.
They're doing their best, but G2 have their number right now.
They thought he'd be a better fit.
Daniel almost adding another one to the score total. Shot from Atomic. No, it's a pass to beast mode. Goes to Daniel. 1, 2, 3. Cheese still able to get the clearance. Reynolds trying to see if he can force this downfield. Wants to see if he can make it a 1-goal game. Almost that one on the goal line. Atomic able to make a save. Follow-up from Reynolds. Blocked out again by Atomic.
They could have got whoever they wanted. Everyone wanted to play with them.
Out of everybody that isn't on the G2 team in this lobby, Cheese is the only one who realized where that play was going just a moment ago from G2. That's insane. This kid's getting a lot of credit, and he's still not getting enough. He has been phenomenal. Unfortunately,
we are gonna have 3-0, everybody.
In G2, who are
they called me up and I said, nah, yeah.
Having a shutout in game 3.
I mean, we know G2 can be beaten, right? LG beat him in the offseason tournament in a best of 5.
No mercy, no quarter.
It is offseason. And more water? Damn! That would be messed up. All right, man. Does anyone believe in the reverse sweep?
Of the open quals.
They've given up a couple bad goals last game. They had the lead in the previous game 3-1.
Sweep in the finals.
They got it. They can do it. No? Okay.
It really does come down to how well they start.
I think no matter what, you're very happy if you're LG.
But if they slow things down, let off the
very
gas
happy.
A little bit, you see G2 start to pounce. Atomic trying to look for
Grand final, you pretty much, I think they probably just need a 9-12 or a 9-11 in Swiss to get into the major. They got to be very happy. They don't have to do much with this top 8 in grand final. They could probably get by very easily.
Not before Beast Mode with a great challenge from him to kind of keep pace back here for G2. Good pickup from Daniel now, and Beast Mode actually does get demoed on the back end, so Daniel will try to solo, almost got the dunk through. Good save from Cheese, and good beat from Magic Bear here in the midfield.
What do OG need? OG's in a good spot now.
Could have been a chance for a goal. Wait, no, it will be.
Good save. This last NA regional in 2 weeks is going to be very interesting. You're gonna have like 6 teams fighting for pretty much.
Daniel saved them.
I mean, LG put themselves in a great spot. Nice shot. It's going to be tough. You're going to have like a bunch of teams fighting for a spot, maybe 2. Because G2 and Gen G's in a good spot. G2's already in.
And then G2 starts to
reverse sweep coming, 1 game at a time. All right.
Chance to score, lined up the shot well. Now Luminosity.
Trolling, thank you for the 2-month sub. I really appreciate it, man. Keep it up. Thank you. Shoe, thank you for the prime. Frosty, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, guys.
Cheese lost that one to Daniel. It falls down for Beast Mode, the longtime duo connecting again.
Why?
For Atomic.
Is that too easy or am I tweaking? What happened?
It's like they're in free play. The way they play.
I mean, Daz is right. It looks like a free play goal.
Free pass to one. Touch off the backboard.
It just looked too easy.
Atomic, it's in your net.
There's no contest.
So quickly.
It was like a wall hit and then a free shot. And there was 2 people back.
Throw this out there just because I find it fascinating. Again, our statistician Direct is absolutely awesome.
But yeah, I think overall LG's very happy, man. Making grand finals huge.
They go 10-1 in series.
Even if you lose this series 4-0, you're still very happy. Keep your head high. Wait!
No, Reynolds will follow.
They want more.
In a moment as Reynolds gives LG the lead yet again.
Look at that. Great touch.
That's a good touch by Magic Bear. Good shot, too. Placed it far.
They're able to get there quickly, and Reynolds has all the net to shoot at. He decides, let me put it in the top left corner. Luminosity still showing some fight here. They got the lead again. Match point situation, but they are not crumbling under pressure.
So Vitality have been 10-1 through their first 11 series. G2, 11-0. Obviously a different standard of competition.
That's insane.
Impressive nonetheless.
In RLCS, they're 11-0.
85% of their individual games. Cheese will have this one. Luminosity.
They win 85% of their games, did I just say?
Give themselves a little bit of life here in this grand final and prove that, yes, somebody can actually stand up against the big bad boogeyman.
Ooh, we're calling them the boogeyman.
2 minutes and 40 seconds to maintain a 1-goal lead against G2. Good luck. Right now, still battling to see if they can extend that score line. But look, instantly passed out. Atomic was trying to set up a double there, but did get denied. Now Magic Bear, who initially challenged Atomic, goes all the way downfield to just see if he can continue to keep this ball on the orange half. G2 moving left to right as the ball kind of switches sides of the field here. And they're not able to get out. Good spacing here for Luminosity. The challenge game has been good for them right now. But
good fake out of Cheese. Doesn't lead to anything though.
G2 will still be able to carry it into the blue half.
2 minutes remain. G2 has been, by comparison to the rest of their tournament,
that looked laggy.
Little docile here in game 4.
Oh, that's a bad mistake.
Oh, double commit. He just about put it
in
himself. And Magic Bear will clean it up.
And you got Atomic and Daniel both going up for this. Atomic probably should have left it for Daniel.
All right, they find themselves again up 3-1.
Open look, and then Magic
They have given them an opportunity to win this game. A good chance.
This time gifted a goal here from the G2 mistake. Now all they've got to do is force the issue. They look to be doing that, though. They're continuing to keep this one in front. That one goes off the back while Reddle's not able to get there in time. But LG just not overcommitting. Let's keep G2 on their own half, and let's keep testing them.
Nobody has ever swept back-to-back grand finals in North America. Gen G came the closest last year. They dropped a game in their 2 consecutive wins.
Okay.
Looks
like Luminosity's going to take it.
Magic Bear's got a hat trick with Luminosity on the ropes.
Look at that. I mean,
okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what happened. This game does not look... this looks like my gameplay.
Beautiful shot out of the Bear.
Just pop one back. It should be 2-2.
And Luminosity
yeah.
no
I mean, it's hard to think like that in Rocket League. I mean, it's easy to say that, but, you know.
Maybe almost all season the way they've been playing.
Give yourself a shot if you can score right about now as Daniel denied by Reynolds. G2 still swarming, and Cheese swipes across for that save. And downfield, Reynolds trying to put it away, but it's sent away by Beast Mode. But even if you score here, you've seen how shaky LG have been on some kickoffs.
This is just a go next game. They made a couple bad individual mistakes.
Make a game of it. So LG can't afford to just rest on this. They need to keep the pressure on here. It's the most uneasy 3-goal lead anybody could possibly
pay out LG. Oh, you want to pay him out for the reverse sweep already? Okay, I can do that.
Oh, Cheese, 2 foot forward.
Oh, and he can't put it on target. It went high, and Reynolds empty net, and he couldn't score.
He couldn't score, but 15 seconds left. I think he'll be okay, especially with Magic Bear pushing that one back into the goal line and almost getting another dunk. Time ticking down, and Luminosity backs against the wall, but they show signs of life.
Yo, that game was bad. He's laughing about it.
Big trying to close out the grand finals. Luminosity trying to attempt a reverse sweep.
No one asked, pal. Okay.
They're even thinking about reverse sweep. Maybe it's in the back of their minds, or they got to deal with game 5 first. Atomic lob ahead. Cheese, a little slow getting to that, but he had it read. With G2 not quite on his back just yet. Now Reynolds. One demo, but it
demos are coming out for Reynolds.
Save at the crossbar. Daniel trying to get in front of Magic Bear. Cheese will have this. Credit him with
G2's got pressure already. Oh, he tried dropping it down for his teammate.
Another stop as Magic Bear jumps in front. And
Trolling, thank you for the 2 months again. Rule, thank you for the 2. Is that open? What happened? I looked away for a second. It didn't even look like there was a threat.
Scores as they just wear down Luminosity.
Let's walk the dog, bring him out. Look at this.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. This grand final has been cheap.
LG was just
cheap. Turbo's cheap
for that, but Beast Mode was. He was playing close to Atomic.
Once I mean, damn, bro.
Challenge immediately pushed forward downfield.
Damn, man.
Secure the goal.
Didn't feel like it was much of a scoring chance out of G2 until they finally got that ball away from Cheese, and then it was just like, oh, well, Luminosity has nothing to work with. If they're out of position at all, they're not going to be able to recover. Double commit there between Daniel and Beast Mode, which, again, that's some of the early stage of G2 that we saw.
Hey, yo, Astro, thank you for the prime. I appreciate it, man.
Daniel still chasing Magic Bear. He'll circle around on this, too. A lot of players would have just retreated and let Atomic turn. Daniel took it instead. Atomic parks the brakes.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot.
And they just forced their way upfield, winning 50 after 50. Reynolds sees an
He went for a demo and he was up the play because of it. He missed the demo and he led up to the lead. That's how Rocket League works sometimes, man. Sometimes you going for the play and it not working out is actually the good play. It's weird.
Right? I mean, maybe Atomic probably should have just kept racing back. Might have been in position to stop that. He had no support behind him. Here goes Reynolds. From the wing. Beast Mode, the initial stop, slowed him down for Atomic. And he'll bring that away from Magic Bear and force Reynolds to take charge instead. Waiting for Cheese to get back involved, and he does with a shot, but Daniel with the save.
Yeah,
he's gonna leave it, go for the bump.
Anytime you see Luminosity with space, Cheese
and goal.
Very efficient on the free shot. Chance here for beast mode, and the beast strikes. G2 in the lead.
Just, they're not even having to work for these
Everything
goals.
we said about Cheese in the last series, say it about beast
Like, they're just not even having to work for these goals.
And after that,
What are you eating? Maybe I'll go get Roadhouse with my dad. I haven't had Texas Roadhouse in like,
free.
I feel like a month and a half. I don't know. It's been like 2 months. That was
in
good.
front with 3 minutes left. Trying to close out Luminosity, their second shot at clinching this final.
Olive Garden sounds pretty good.
Beast mode nudged by Reynolds.
Ain't Mexican too much.
Now it's Atomic with Daniel trying to disrupt Magic Bear. He's in an awkward spot. Beast mode, double to leave it. But you saw Daniel maybe start to come up, changed his mind, and a good thing. He could get back and defend this alongside Atomic.
They're playing light touches forward. I like that.
All right, 2.5 minutes.
Atomic demos Cheese, but Daniel's back all alone. Reynolds went too far forward, so no, he wasn't able to take a shot there. After what was kind of a free look off the backboard. Of course, Cheese couldn't get there. He was demoed by Atomic earlier on.
I mean, Reynolds is never going to expect that. Daniel didn't even hit it.
Luminosity, you have to start making the most of their chances here because G2 are going to strike hot every single time.
Why did Kyler call you a fraud? Because we're friends, he's trolling.
Party is like, okay, I mean, if he can actually
I think that might be it, fellas.
Momentum, sure.
This has been kind of a boring grand final. You guys agree?
Nice shot.
This has it like the JG series,
Placed.
even though it was like 4-1, that felt even more fun.
Right,
I really enjoyed the OG series today. We didn't get one Game 7 again in NA. Back-to-back weeks.
That kind of threw off Luminosity for a moment, but now Cheese with Reynolds running forward.
We didn't get another game. When are we going to get a Game 7, man? Please.
Had a full tank of boost.
Just give us something, man.
Play. He can actually stay with it now as it goes over top of Magic Bear. Reynolds was demolished. He's back into the play. And Atomic won't let this get into G2 territory just yet.
Was RL today asked, Jaro says?
I'm just trying to keep this one in the blue half here.
LG versus OG was pretty bad, yeah.
You see Reynolds trying to catch up, but here's Beast Mode.
G2 GenG was the best series, and they scored like, what, 2 goals the whole time? First Killer and Chronic didn't even score a goal, I'm pretty sure.
But this is very calculated approach here.
And then yeah, it's been, I wouldn't say it's been, it was good. It was aight, but it wasn't like a great series, right? Bro, you tweaking? Really? Maybe I have different expectations. There was a couple good goals for sure. But I wouldn't say it was like insane, you know? That's a good play. Holy shit.
Of what we saw in the previous
What happened to base cams? I don't know, man.
This time it's G2.
Overall, though, great showing for LG. G2 are going to go back-to-back, man. And it doesn't look like any team's even near their level. It just doesn't even look like another team's even close to their level in NA.
But they do get downfield. Magic Bear denied by Atomic. And the rebound cleaned up by Daniel and Beast Mode. And
I mean, all these goals have been just terrible. Like 80% of them. The last goal was a good one, don't get me wrong. But in reality, this has just been a tough one.
And my goodness, they are a treat to watch. Atomic to the top left corner after the assist for Beast Mode.
Poab kept them close. This might sound kind of like bullshit to you guys, but I think G2 knew they were gonna win that, and it was probably like the energy probably wasn't as high as like what it was against like GenG and those teams, you know.
It's been tough for anyone.
I mean, they won that what 4-1, I think. It just didn't even feel like it was like they were pre-jumping and shit.
Trying to make something happen.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Okay.
This one definitely got away from.
If you go watch that series, you'll literally see what I mean.
And you really wonder, I mean, where the limit is and what G2 can do. Luminosity, though, still trying to fight here. Cheese ends up getting a big goal to cut the deficit down to 3 with 21
If you guys
seconds
watch
left.
that series, you know what I'm talking about.
But we'll see if they can make something.
They're going for like psychos and shit on each other the whole time. Not the whole time,
not
but,
so much. Cheese does reach the 40-goal plateau, however.
Overall, though,
good on him for that.
Will we see, does G2 go with a 3-peat going into the major?
For their series total.
Looking at this, man, it doesn't even look like a question.
To start this season. They're going to keep it going.
Wow.
12-0.
And they get it done
And
again,
an
fellas.
overall 42-11 record. They're up there around 85%.
They have not lost an RLCS series again.
Astronomical.
Okay, he's already on Twitter, man. He's got Netflix on the side. Okay. Wow, G2 get it done again, and they take home
Another
$7 grand each in the grand
championship
final.
and qualifying for
And
the
they already
Copenhagen
qualified for the major. Oh! Whoa! You guys gotta watch this one back. Park goes up, gets a double into a reset.